All right. Hey, y'all. Good afternoon. I just got out the shower and I'm feeling pretty good. I think I want to use this backdrop. Yes, I want wintertime back. There needs to be some serious changes around here. But one thing I can tell y'all is that whenever though that group of gang stalkers um, who aren't good for anybody, okay, that's what I wanted to talk about. The problem is that whenever they see the views go up on my channel, they start to flag. And yes, I do have a solution for the problem that, I've been experiencing with these people. Absolutely. There's definitely a solution. Of course, I'm not going to talk about it, and it doesn't involve the police. Is your brother knocking? Um, okay. What I want to ask these people, because you know what? When I looked it up, like how many people were kind of sent to my business, um, and it's going to take a probably, today or tomorrow to clear out all that bad energy. The one thing I can tell you is that when it came to the client, I protected the client, okay? Because everybody deserves protection from that black sector. Everybody deserves, and it wasn't just the black sector. Um, there was, several other origins of that. So I don't really understand the obsession with me, but I want to ask these people a question. Why would you turn people against me when I'm the best thing for them? Why use people? Even though some of the clients, it could be that they're very backstabbery, maybe, but they still deserve to be treated like humans. And for you to just use people like that is horrible. Why would you even do that? Why would you even flag my channel to keep me from people that I can heal, that I can help? Why? Why are you so evil? Been trying to turn my family against me, tried to turn my mother against me, tried to turn my children against me. Why? When you know that I'm not going to do nothing but take very good care of those people. Why would you deny people? Why would you purposely deny people? Is my question. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. All I do is love on people. That's what I do. No, I'm fine. Yes, I am a troll. I'm fine. That's exactly what he wants. He wants me back. That's crazy. He doesn't I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like because first of all, Mike, I'm really flattered that you have all this love for me that that you're willing to abuse me. I'm being very sarcastic right now. But me and you want two different things, and we're going in two different directions. I want a lake house. You want to live on dry land. I want to spend at least 3 hours of my day in meditation. You want to come to the black sector and argue with people and talk about people and try to hurt people's feelings. We are two different people. You cannot change me, you know? So my question now, and at this point, I'm afraid for everybody to even mention the truth. I can't even say the freaking truth about how I feel. You want me to deny how I feel about somebody? You want me to deny how I feel about you? Because I'm going to tell you something. My kids are going to all outlive me. And I'm extremely traumatized just by motherhood itself, just loving somebody, another person in that way. Motherhood can be very traumatizing when you love somebody so much that you can't imagine going on without them. And to have someone be so careless with their words, knowing my beliefs that words have power, the one child that I almost lost, how can I deny how I feel about you? Why would you even want me to? You know? Am I supposed to deny how I feel about somebody else now? Am I supposed to deny that how I feel about my kids? That I would definitely I would definitely commit the S word if something happened to any of my kids. And I know that that sounds bad. It's something that would be so unbearable to me. I couldn't even handle having a miscarriage. So that's why I protect them with my whole heart. And if somebody told me that I needed to whatever it is that I would need to do to save my kids, I would do it. And it doesn't matter who their father is, it doesn't change how I feel about them because I carried them for 9 months and they're my children. These are people that I would easily die for. And I think that a lot of people want to know everything about you, but that's not what I was doing from 2015 until 2020. My daughters came down here briefly, and then their father came and took them right back. He told me he was bringing them back, and he never did. And then he ended up doing the parental alienation thing. So people on YouTube, I don't think people knew I was going through that. And I had to be strong and put on a brave face. I think I would literally turn into a vegetable. I wouldn't be able to handle, and then my grandkids, oh my God, it intensifies when you're a grandmother. you know? So I just, when I love somebody, I love them hard. I don't love soft, I love hard, you know? It's just who I am and you can't change it. So, it's like a thought that I can't ever get out of, like I can get the thought out of my head, but just the fact that you said it, I can't never get over it. I'll never get over it. So, and then amongst the other things, the other very hurtful and vile things that was said about me. Because you know what? Let me tell you something. I'm also used to people loving me hard. I'm not used to people giving me a little love. I'm not used to people doing fake love. I'm used to real love. I'm used to being around people that really love me. People that can hand me a plate of food and I don't think, did they do something to this food? You know? So that's what I'm used to. For the first 40 years of my life, I was raised in trust, even though there was a few problems. I knew that the people that I was around loved me and I knew that they would not try to kill me. I knew that they didn't want me dead. So I just, it's just something that's never going to change. So I guess I'll just have to get gang stalked the rest of my life because I'm going to continue to hold on to the real love that I feel, even if it hurts sometimes, you know? And you can't tell me nothing about my kids. My kids can't do no wrong because they haven't. All of my kids are good kids. So nobody can ever convince me otherwise, even if they make a mistake, even if they get upset with me. People get upset at people sometimes. That's the job of a mother. That's where you learn. That's where that's the original place where you're taught unconditional love and understanding and patience and kindness. So, and I don't fit in with that situation. I can tell a joke, I can talk my shit, but at the end of the day, when it comes to the people that I love, that's when I draw the line. And it's kind of when I start thinking about guns and knives and shit and swords. Because yeah. So, you know, but I guess I'm supposed to be flattered again, but I'm not. So, but yeah, we're good. I don't need to call Mike for help. What I need is for people to stop doing fake shit. It's what I need because I live a real life and I'm never acting or putting on or anything like that. I'm not an entertainer. I am a witch and a healer. So I'm not here to entertain anybody, you know, not in that way. And I really want my social media to get back to normal, is what I want. And I just want to be left alone. I want my loved ones to be left alone. Because I have a serious mental problem when it comes to my kids. you know, they ask their father. Well, you can't ask him because he's passed away. You know, those are the one people that I'm going to defend to the very end. Now, if they do something wrong, of course, I'm going to teach them a lesson, but I'm going to talk to them. I'm going to make sure that they understand what they did wrong and why they shouldn't do it and how it may be bad for them. But you're never going to see me talking bad about my kids or throwing them under the bus or gossiping about them or shaming them for making a mistake, because that's what we're supposed to do. We're humans. We're supposed to make mistakes, you know? And, they all came from me. I have the sweetest granddaughter. She's such a sweetheart. And sometimes her mama will tell me that she was being bad. I'm like, I don't believe you. That's the job of a grandmother. Grandmothers are supposed to spoil their grandkids. This is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to spoil them with love and gifts and toys, you know? So that's just what it is. Anyway, so I just I've been pretty much suffering in silence since 2020. I think some of the happiest moments of my life was when I had all of my kids in the home with me in 2020. And my heart is fucking broken. And their siblings, they shouldn't be split up like this. So, it's just what it is. And I don't like I don't like when people are trying to mess with my children. I don't like it. I'm being gang stalked, and gang stalkers, they push and they push and they push until somebody flips out, and I'm not going to do that. You know why I do that? You know why I don't do it? Because I think about my kids first. Because I'd rather just let you be a gang stalker, and I'd rather just be at home with them. I'd rather just be with them and just let you talk your shit. I don't give a damn. I'm not going to show up, pull up, do nothing. It's just because as long as they are there and as long as I can see them and I can talk to them, that's all that matters to me. So, and that's a bond that cannot ever be broken, no matter who tries to break it. And it's not about that's the way it should be. It's just the way it is, you know. So it just is what it is. But yeah, I'm fine. I have people that care about me, and I'm very appreciative of those people that give a damn about me and my children because I feel like people was trying to literally create hate for me and my babies, you know, and we don't deserve that. We don't. We don't deserve that. And we don't have to act like we're pilgrims either, though, you know. Because my daughter, she'll come in social media. She's sassy and pregnant, and she'll pop her little shit. Not ghetto, but like, I ain't gonna show y'all. Um, I'm not gonna lead anybody to their social media. You know what I'm saying? Although they probably have seen it. I asked them not to be in social media, but I can't ask them that because they have to feel like they can normally do what normal people do. They have the right to do that. They have the right to have social media and live their life. I mean, we're not prisoners. We're not prisoners. We're not in prison. There have been no crimes committed. So I got to do some heart grounding because just the thought, you know. So I just wanted to come and express that, just that deep emotion of a mother and a grandmother. I'm a grandmother too, and people tried to make fun of me because of that. Like, I love being a grandma. Okay, it was one of the most rewarding experiences. I think it's a different kind of experience than being a mom, but it's such a wonderful thing being a grandma. I was there when my granddaughter was born. I watched her come into this world. Well, I didn't watch it. I wasn't staring. I just kind of looked down there and said, "Oh, there's the head." That kind of situation. And then I was the one that took her home from the hospital. And when she would get up in the middle of the night, I'd be up and you need some help with the baby, she'd bring her in there to me. Those are memories that I should I should have those memories in my head so deeply to the point where I should actually be able to go back to that moment But it was so much stalking going on that, the only thing I can do is look at pictures and kind of capture the memory of my first grandchild. I can only look at her photographs and be like, oh, I remember that. And she was such a cute baby. She's such a pretty little girl, you know. So anyway, that's pretty much it. That's why I'm such a super bitch. That's why I've been so bitchy. That's why I'm just bitch, bitch, bitch. Because I've been wanting to go home since 2020. I have not wanted to be here. And like I said, I'm not a prisoner. We're not prisoners. It's kind of weird. It's very weird, I'm telling you. But when people are doing things like that, I guess it's normal to you, but it's weird to me. Hey, Christian. Hey. No, you're fine, Christian. No worries. I just had some stuff that got delayed, and it'll be okay. So, you know, um, anyway, you know, I appreciate it. Thank you. So, and I'm fully aware of the people that hate my motherfucking guts and want to see me unhappy. Yeah. I tend to, for the most part, try to ignore it because, what else can you do? What else can you do but ignore something like that? So, anyway, that's pretty much all I got to say. I'm just not going to even go there anymore. In fact, I think that it's probably the best thing for me to do at this point is to just stop discussing anything personal in social media because it just doesn't jive well with the gang stalkers. It doesn't because for some reason, you know, oh no, never Christian, never. But it just seemed like it's weird, which is why I was talking about um, some of the clients that have been acting strange. And it's been since I announced that I was going back home. And that's when the strangeness started. You know what I'm saying? Like it. And, you know, I'm just not even going to discuss it. I'm not, apparently I can't discuss anything. I can't discuss that I have interactions with anybody except for this one person. I guess I'm not supposed to talk to nobody. I'm not supposed to be around nobody. I'm just supposed to sit in a room. No, not sit in a room, sit outside in the woods and eat pine cones by myself and be punished and homeless because I've done something wrong, huh? Yeah. So that's and that's what people support, even though it's totally weird that somebody would have that expectation that someone all of a sudden had no one to talk to but them, no one to run to but them. And it's just bizarre to me. That's like, that's not love. Like, that's a hostage or something. That's like somebody that you done tied up in your damn basement. I've asked the community for protection, please, for support, please. I understand why people don't want to get involved. It's something that I guess it's something that God is gonna have to deal with, huh? You know, it's really strange because when you hear about stories of abuse and women being murdered and things of that nature, and quite often when the woman reaches out for help, there are people that don't help. It just seems like everything slips through the cracks. I guess that was the point in fixing the views on my channels, huh? So that it would only be a few select people that would know about the extended abuse and degradation and all of that, and uh, and accusations of me being somebody's side piece, because that's how people treat their side piece in real life, huh? I didn't even agree or nor consent to be anybody's side piece or side hole or nothing like that. I've never agreed to any of it. I've never consented to it. And people just kind of, it's sick. It's sick. I think that the sooner that people start admitting to that, the better. You know what I mean? It's very sick. The things that have been said to me, the going back and forth, it's been extremely sick. I can't even come on here and express my love for somebody because it's a problem. It's weird. And wow. Is anybody gonna is anybody gonna ever call it out? Anybody gonna address it? Anybody? I mean, that's all I'm saying. So anywho, do I think that it's some kind of do I think that it's some kind of enigma or great and powerful Oz or something? No, I don't. I think that it's circumstantial. I think it's a setup. Is all it is a setup. And all it takes is people that are willing to participate. So, you know, I know my powers of miracles that I can perform, and I will. That's all I got to say, Christian. You know what I'm saying? So, mm, anyway, these people that come to me for help, I have a love for them. I love them, you know, and I feel very passionate about what I do for a living. When I was little, I used to want to be a doctor. When I was little, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a doctor. Then it was a pediatrician. Then I wanted to be an OBGYN and help women get birth. And then I wanted, for a while, I wanted to be a police officer because I wanted to help save people from bad people. So I'm that kind of fucking nerd, okay? Seriously. And some of the shit that I hear about in our world is truly something that I have to disconnect from emotionally. You know, you can't drive yourself insane caring about it all. You know what I'm saying? You can only do what you can. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm trying to do my part. So why try to cut me off from the world when all I want to do is help people in this world? And that's what's not fair. So, you know, and I feel bad for anybody that, hold on a minute. I feel bad for anybody that would have to be subjugated to this group of people, people that are not like me, because I can be a hellion, and I've always stood up and fought for people, and just to make people feel better, you know. Can't make me lose hope. You know what I'm saying? So, and when it's something that you genuinely when you genuinely just want to help people, and people are trying to deny you of that, that is what hurts. For you to be a person that people can trust, and they don't trust you because they've been lied to. So then they're willing to treat you any kind of way because they don't really know the person that you are, because somebody is trying to spin a narrative about who you are. That does hurt, because I've never been a vicious type of person. Only when I'm defending somebody that I love and care about. So just please stop lying to people. Please stop trying to make it seem like I'm this monster that I'm not, because people need me to care for them. People need my healing. I don't need to be a burden on anybody, you know? There's people that care about me that are sticking their neck out for me, and I don't want to be a burden to those people. That's not right. That's not even real. That's not even real, you know. Hey, Stefan. Anyway, I know that everything's going to be okay. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to let them, Christian. I'm not going to let them. You just have to believe. You can't believe in that kind of stuff. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in them like that. I still don't. Regardless if you was able to make this happen or make that happen or, you know, I almost turned my mama against me. I still will never believe in them. I only believe in God's love, the Most High. That's all I believe in. And that's not what that is, okay? So I just wanted to say that. I know that yesterday I was really sharp with people when I went live or whatever. But I kind of understand how people can be intimidated by certain people. And I'm not a timid type of person. I can't even pretend that because when I see something that's not right, I'm gonna stick up for what's right. So I'm not that type of person, but there's a lot of people that are, and I have to understand that there's people that are not like me. You know, I just want people to know that I'm in it to genuinely help people. That's what I want people to know. I want people to know that I genuinely care about you. And I have the ability to do that because I have a big heart. I have the ability to do that. I have a very big heart. If I had control of all of the money in the world, nobody would suffer. Nobody would starve. Nobody would. Yeah. So, anyway, I thank everybody that has supported me and, and tried to do the best that they could. Just want people to believe in what I say instead of other people that are just hopeless and they don't see the miracles. They don't see what I see. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, thank you, Christian. Anyway, I'm not here to make enemies. I'm here to make friends. You know what I'm saying? So, and I can't do all of that anymore. I have to get back to being me, normally a very peaceful and tranquil person. It is. Stefan and Christian, have y'all ever heard of the story of Hades and Persephone? Have y'all ever heard of them? How Hades fell in love with Persephone? and he pretty much forced her to go to hell with him. But I think Persephone really fell in love with Hades, though. You know what I'm saying? uh, mm. Anywho, I gotta go. I gotta sit here and what Disney cartoon? I ain't never seen that. Is it a Disney cartoon about them? I've only seen YouTube videos about them. Oh my goodness, where in the world is my rice cream at? I gotta go, you guys. I just want to let you guys know that no matter what, no matter how you came to Divine Services, and no matter what your intention was, you still gonna get gold over here, okay? And if you ever need my help, I'm always here for you. Really? I'll have to look that up. And it was a character named Hades in it? Ooh, I gotta sit here and meditate, y'all. I don't even want to talk to y'all about the last few hours of my life and how honestly, I feel like it was some kind of, I don't even like to talk like I wish I could. There are so many spiritual things that I could talk about, but I'm being monitored. Everything that I say is just, it's so bizarre. It really is. The Goddess of Spring 1934. I'll look that up. Probably got it on YouTube. It's probably somewhere on YouTube. So, anyway, I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go. I didn't want to just leave because a phone call came in and yeah. Oh, okay, cool. I'll take a look at it then. Y'all have a wonderful day. Okay. All right, y'all.